All right. This is a TFG Sports breaking news. Not really breaking news, but it is a little bit. If you haven't heard already, the Memphis Grizzlies All-Star guard Ja Morant has been suspended indefinitely by the team while the NBA conducts an investigation over a video, Instagram live video that surfaced over the last 24 hours that showed Ja Morant brandishing a gun. Now, it was not his Instagram live. It was his buddies that was driving the vehicle. He actually went live on IG. They were getting their groove on. They was jamming to some, I believe, some NBA Youngboy or some rap music. And the driver, who was his buddy, had his phone and he whipped it over there to Ja Morant, who was in the passenger seat. Real quick, you would have to see it, and it appears that Ja Morant had a gun, and not that video has now since been deleted according to reports. At this point, I don't know what to say about Ja Morant. This is exactly 2 months after the IG live he did in Denver at a gentleman's club, and he decided to go live and he brandished a weapon on there as well. He was eventually suspended by the NBA for 8 games for conduct detrimental to the league. He would eventually say he will check himself into a facility in Florida to, in his words, to work on himself and his mental health. He would do a sit-down interview with ESPN's Jalen Rose, where he would basically say, I got to do better. I'm a leader of this team. Some people felt like that interview was scripted. Now that I think back on it and I watch it, it did kind of have some script to it, in my opinion. And now here we are on Mother's Day, and Ja Morant is doing the same old dumb-ish. I don't know what's going on. T. Morant, who's his father, at this point, I know he's a 23-year-old young man, but at this point, his dad is really going to have to step in and grab his coattails. And as far as his homies, his buddies, I don't know. They ain't his friend, because if I'm a friend of somebody and I know they got a lot on the line, why would I put them in a position to screw that up? Why would you even go live if you were his friend and you know he got a gun over there? There's nothing wrong with you carrying, if you get it correctly, there's nothing wrong with anybody carrying a gun. But what's crazy about it is when you decide that you want to flash it and all that over live Instagram lives, where you already just came off a suspension for doing the same old dumb-ish. At this point, I just think Ja Morant, he just doing dumb-ish, man. And again, you want to say young people just do that. I get it. I was 23. I done dumb, not as dumb as this, but I mean, to me, what is it gonna take for Ja Morant to finally wake up to see that these dudes they ain't your friends, man? You got to find you another crew. Roll solo. T. Morant, his mom. Yeah, man, they got to do it. They're gonna have to have a family meeting or something to figure this thing out, man, because he's on the verge of really, he could be screwing up his career. He could be waving himself out the league with his, he loves to want to play with guns. So, again, the Memphis Grizzlies have suspended Ja Morant from all team activities indefinitely. NBA has launched this investigation. He's going to get a lengthy suspension. I think there's no way around it. He's going to get a lengthy suspension, and I think he deserves so. I say he should be suspended for the first 30 games, in my opinion. And then too, he just threw away $39 million too. He could have, if he would have been named to any one of the All NBA teams, that would have been $39 million to that rookie contract extension that he had just signed, I believe, last summer. So he lost $39 million this year from being in some foolishness. and I ain't gonna even go into the other situations that started last summer with him and the 18-year-old young man that, according to him, allegedly Ja Morant brandished a gun after a pickup game at Ja Morant's house. Then allegedly he confronted a mall security guard. Then his boys supposedly pointed a gun at the I believe the Pacers bus. I mean, it's one thing after another. At this point, Ja Morant is going to be a subject of 30 for 30, or where are they now? If somebody don't get this young brother and just give him some tough love and just give it to him straight with no chaser. I just watched a video of Kwame Brown, 9 minutes. He was giving it. He was just saying it straight with truth. He was giving it to. I mean, he didn't sugarcoat it. So somebody got to grab Ja Morant at this point and shake him, because he's about to shake himself out. His future, his daughter's future, generational wealth. He about to screw that up. So I just want to jump on here and go live again. It's gonna probably be the talk for the next couple of days. Again, Ja Morant for the Grizzlies has been suspended indefinitely by the team, and the NBA will launch his investigation. This has been Kendrick, the sports guy with TFG Sports Media. Make sure you drop a comment if you haven't already. Like and subscribe to the channel. We'll see you on the other side. I'm out. Deuces.